Ines, your connection with the pendulum, I'm really struck by. It's not every day that we have a guest on the program who's familiar to the degree that you are with the pendulum. So I wanted to share with you some of the pendulums that I've been using over the last several years. When you use a pendulum, you're tapping into what we would refer to as the ideomotor response. Ideo meaning idea and motor meaning movement. So it's essentially brain movement. Now, there's a unconscious muscular response that travels through all of us. When we're communicating with spirit, I think of the intuitive part of ourselves as sort of like the speaker box at the drive-thru. Spirit can communicate through that intuition and essentially transmit their message, transmit that movement through us. So it's sort of like your low level being a conduit for that spiritual information. So it's not that the spirit is taking the pendulum and moving it physically with their hand. They're moving it using your energy, just like the planchette on a Ouija board would move. Yes. That's done using your energy, but with that spiritual influence. Does that make sense?
I think it does. They're using my energy and then speaking through the pendulum as a tool.
Exactly. We're going to begin by calibrating by basically asking a yes or no question that we know the answer to 100%. So, for example, I might say, am I a man? So you see how mine's moving in a circular fashion? Watch what happens when I say, am I a woman? It changes almost instantaneously. So circle for me tonight would be yes, a straight line would be no. So go ahead.
Am I Indigenous? Interesting.
So how would you interpret that movement? Looks like it's moving in a circular fashion to me.
Yeah, it was definitely circular. Wow.
So it's very, very slight, and as you continue to work, it will become stronger, more pronounced. Now ask a question you know is an absolute no.
Am I a man?
That looks like a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Ines?
Am I a woman? Am I a man?
So your movement is a little bit different. It's either a
Yes,
direct
it is
access
always,
this
the
way,
yes is
or-
always this way, the no is always that way. So that when it starts going in circles, I know that there is a problem somewhere.
Have you ever used pendulums where you stick it to something and then you focus your energy on it?
Yes. Yeah, a locked off pendulum that either sits in a stand, those have been utilized. I have seen those be utilized. Now that plays more to the effect of the spirit actually affecting the movement of the pendulum. Keeping in mind, there's no saying it's debunked by, saying, is it the movement of your hand that made the pendulum swing? It is the movement of your hand that made the pendulum swing. It's that unconscious muscular energy, that ideomotor response. Yeah, I know I've seen that in skeptical circles a lot, the ideomotor response being debunked by saying it's just your body.
Yes.
A Ouija board is the exact same tool.
That's right.
Automatic writing, pendulums, they all fall under that same umbrella of ideomotor response tools. That's what we're using here.